It's still June the 19th. I'm feeling really good. I've come up with a solution. I really have. It's simple, but it's perfect. I'm going to go back to university. I don't know where, I don't know what I'll study, but it makes sense. It covers so many things. Numero uno, at some point in this journey, which I presume to be 2 years long, I'll be, what should I say, more primed for the job market than I am now. Because that's one of the biggest worries I have, is that I go somewhere and I'm a depressed, unemployed, screwed up so-and-so, looking for like a job. And so that gives me focus, direction, and more hope. What else it solves is it gets me out of here, out of Strasbourg, out of France, out of wherever, out of this apartment, which actually, of course, now I like. What else? It solves the housing problem, because it's logical that when you go to university that you rent like a room, and instead of an apartment, at least, for the first while, perhaps on campus. And then after that, you can look at the possibilities of getting an apartment. So it gives me somewhere to go, and what else does it solve? If, depending on the place that I choose, which of course is magical, that I get to go somewhere and I get to pick it, I get to spend the time that I'm there doing what I'm doing, which is positive for me, and I'm regaining my head and my personality, and I'm getting to know the place, and considering like staying there, because when I'm done, if I'm unemployed, I'll be unemployed, homeless somewhere else. So it's the perfect solution, and all I need to do is decide what to do, where to do it, and part of that's going to, of course, be the cost. But it makes so much sense because, I got this money and I got to use it, and I call it life savings, and I'm just going to change it around and call it saving life. Saving my life. Take a gamble on myself. That's a cool idea. It's an idea that's going to work too, because the other thing is that it probably started, call it October, which is perfect. And if it doesn't, maybe even if it's later than that, that's okay. I can stay here. I probably keep getting it for almost for free. Gives me an answer or a reason or whatever to give to them when I go to see them next week about the rent money. And it changes my mind. It makes me going forward, not backwards. Gives me a place to be at Christmas time. It exposes me to people, to women. Yeah, it's the right idea, and it does everything. So, I'm estimating the cost. I'm hoping in the worst case scenario, it'll go something like this. October 2006 until June 2008. July, August, September, so 21 months. So 25,000 euros. 2,000 each year and 1,000 each month to live on. That's with no work, no benefits, no nothing, just that. That's the worst case scenario that I'm thinking of right now. Anyway, I'm off to the internet to find out what the truth is. I imagine the truth is that it's going to cost more than that. I'll be back. I'm happy.